What's going on, everybody? We're back again for another Wednesday. That means we are back here with the Undergated podcast. I know it looks a little odd here. It's just me, CD, with my dog, GXT Gunpla X Tesseract, bringing you.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What's that?
Uh-oh. Do we have...
Hey!
Oh, look who it is. A guest on his own podcast?
A guest on our own podcast is crazy. What is going
look who's
on?
back, ladies and gentlemen?
What is going on? It is your boy Coop, also known as It's Coop on Instagram. I'm here with the homies CD and Gunpla X Tesseract. Us three come together almost every Wednesday. Well, every Wednesday we do drop a brand new episode of the Undergated podcast, presented to you by the Undergated Network, where we talk about Gundams, Gunpla, anime, books, TV shows, movies, and more. Man, these two fellas have been holding it down, and I appreciate my brothers. Thank you. I'm back, trying to get rejuvenated, try to keep the main thing, and we're going to keep on pushing on through. Last week, the fellas sat down and talked about some pretty dope stuff. I know that got a couple of pretty dope announcements as well from the fourth member of the pod, Gunpla Nerd. But if you missed last week's episode, man, this is what you missed.
On the pod again, that's the first thing I always remember. This is Kid of the Year. I like it, but there's just all the wing kits are so fucking little. And I know I build high grades, but like they're even smaller than some of the high grades I build.
In the universe, there are some of the smaller kits. Them and Victory Gundam are those ones that are just.
And that was last week's episode where we talked about that new perfect grade new gun. I'm gonna give you all a little bit of my 2 cents about it, and the Model Mania CD side, and I also was there as well. And I'll give you all again my 2 cents about it. But again, so kick back, lay back, enjoy the show. This episode, we're going to talk about a lot of other new products that have been announced as well. And we're fresh off the heels of Old Dominion Open. Austin and I, we had the pleasure of going to the ODO, Old Dominion Open, which is probably one of, if not the biggest Gunpla competition on the East Coast. So we're going to talk about that as well. Y'all ready to do this, man?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
The triangle's back, full force.
There it is.
Let's do it.
Of course, before we get started, though, the greetings. Fellas, how y'all been, man?
No.
have y'all
You
been?
lead us off. How have you been, dog?
Yeah,
I guess you're right, man. I've been dealing with life's challenges, man. Got a lot of stuff going on in life, but we, just taking it day by day. Not getting too high or getting too low, and appreciating everything. That life brings, trying to change my life around, change my thought process around for the good, better version of myself. And just we had us three, right? We talk about it all the time, right? Like we don't just talk, we don't talk the talk, right? Like we don't y'all see it in the builds. Like we don't just talk, oh, we build and y'all don't see it, and then y'all don't see the build. Right, we build and y'all see the build. We CD gets the books, he reads the books. Austin gets the games, he plays the games. We sit down and we talk. Exactly. We get the kits, we build the kits, we paint the kits. That being said, is we don't just talk what we talk. We also walk that walk too, and we preach heavy on mental health. Is what, CD?
Mental wealth.
Mental wealth. And I had to dip into the bank a little bit and then, rejuvenate myself. But I'm glad to be back. Glad to keep y'all brothers were able to hold the pod down and not skip a beat. So I'm proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all, especially Austin and being able to chill with CD as well. So, man, had a good time. Mental reload. Was able to get up to Seattle, chill with the homie CD in person for Model Mania, not hosted by, but I guess hell with it. It is hosted by Cobra, and that experience was another well needed experience. Coming off the heels of the Super Bowl, Yo, yeah, you thought I forgot. Y'all thought I forgot. You thought I forgot. You thought I forgot that ass whipping.
Damn,
Y'all
I
thought I
thought we
forgot
covered that
that
3 weeks ago.
ass whipping. You thought it was 3 weeks later, right? Yeah, 3 weeks later. CD said at one point he had to stop looking at the stories, because he knew it was up. But yes, it's been a great 3 weeks recenter myself coming off of the Super Bowl, coming off of then Seattle, and then coming off of ODO. And we're not stopping. Got some other stuff this weekend as well. The G-Quacks movie as well. The Austin and I, we're going to chill with some friends this weekend and, enjoy life, man. Life's too short to be always stressed out, just changing my life up. And if anybody, I know brother CD's out there reading, man, for people out there that might be going through something, go grab that Inner Excellence book. It was a joke at first. Right? When I got it, it was a joke at first. Game changing now, life changing now. So grab that Inner Excellence book and we back. Just like my man Jalen Hurts says, we ain't, when you take a douche, you don't sit there and look at it, right? You flush it and keep it moving. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So shout out to him, and we back. Or at least we're getting there. We're getting there. CD, how you been, man?
Good, man. I just want to say we're happy to have you back, dog. It's me and Austin held it down for those 3 weeks, but we definitely don't even we missed, the third member of the pod. People in the comments missed. That's what I kind of love about this community, man. I got so many messages, people reaching out saying, "Hey, man, hope Coop's good. Like, if you guys need a third, if you guys need anything, let me know." I got so many of those messages. So I just want to thank everybody in the community for also reaching out and checking in and making sure our brother up there is good.
Absolutely.
Like Coop said, all we preach is mental health because it's mental wealth. Checking on each other, and I appreciate you guys checking in on us as a podcast and us individuals. But besides that, it's been chill, man. Work's been work. Haven't had too much time other than work to do anything else. Chloe had a bye week this past week, so we didn't get a chance to go get some buckets up for her. So last game coming up this weekend, so please wish her good luck.
Were you guys talking about trades?
Trades?
Yeah, trades. Because no.
She's getting recruited though. I don't know if I said that you guys last time, but yeah, another coach came up and was like, "Hey, we want you on our team next year." So
what about the pick and roll though? We can't lead a pick and roll. We can't lead a pick and pop though. We can't lead a pick and pop.
It's what the NIL talking about. That's what they're gonna say now. What's the NIL talking about? But yeah, man, just life's been good. Challenges up and down in here. I was kind of burnt out these last couple of weeks, and I'm starting to kind of creep out of that. But like Coop said, kind of just keep your head down and keep pushing. And that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Stay locked in. Stay locked in on the
How
goals.
about you, Austin?
Yeah. So I echo everything CD has said. He couldn't have said it better. Literally couldn't have said it better. It's great to have you back, Coop. Great having. Now it's a triangle once again. So we're back, everybody. No, my week's been an adventure. It's been an adventure. Odio was an adventure. Going to Hot Pot with Chris and everybody afterward was an adventure for sure. And then this whole week so far has just been pretty. It's getting better and better, man. It's been a good couple of days. So much so I've been acting a little bit wild. And I've been going a little bit out of my way.
Boy.
Yeah, usually when I'm riding this high, this high of a high, I end up making mistakes. So, some mistakes have been made, but I'm so happy.
Financial mistakes?
Maybe. If you notice, my shirt has holes in it. Now, if you, but yeah, no, it's been okay. It's been all right. I'm okay. Yay!
And that's all that matters.
Check on Austin, please.
Certain websites need to be blocked. Certain websites need to be blocked. But I'll let Austin get into that. Hopefully, everybody out there is having a great week. If not, it'll get better. I can promise you that. Coming from me to y'all, again, I appreciate everybody who checked in on me. Much love and respect to everybody. Y'all didn't have to do that, but you did. So Y'all took time out of y'all day to reach out to me. Took time out of y'all day to talk to me in person. So I appreciate everybody who checked in with me. So like CD said, this community, it's something to really embrace. It's something to really embrace and soak it all in sometimes. And we'll talk more about that in a moment. But next up, building and breaking down that backlog with some new items that we've picked up. I know I've been gone for a minute. Coop's Corner. It's that beautiful host every other Friday at around 5:30 Eastern time. You can watch some toy hunts. I won't get too much into the weeds about what I picked up recently.
Is that host back this Friday? Is that what we're hearing?
I mean, you have to tune in. The only way to know that
make sure you hit that notification bell. That's what it sounds like.
Make sure you hit that notification bell and make sure you have that on. So when that new video drop, you know what time it is. But in Seattle, I was able to go to a couple of stores, and in one of the stores, I'm gonna butcher it because I want to say Kotobukiya, but it's not. What's the name of it?
Konokiya.
Konokiya. Mm-hmm. You have to go in through the grocery side. You can't go through the front door. When CD says people Seattle, when it comes to the homeless, it was like a funny story with that, right? Like we're leaving a Chinese spot. We left the Chinese spot, walking back to the car. And out of nowhere, it's like a movie. It's just like you just see a crack pipe light up. And the guy's just standing right there, smoking
the torch
with a blowtorch, lighting that pipe up. Like, oh, scared the shit out of CD, and I think CD scared the shit out of him. So, yeah. But Konokiya, an amazing store. Couldn't really. I mean, we doubled back around. Obviously, trying to understand Kaji. And had to run up on a lady. I'm glad there was a lady there.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. I was like, ma'am, if you know what you're looking at, can you help me find Gundam, please? Because this wall is just not going to do it. Now we had no way of finding. Nothing was.
Because you would think, I'm assuming Gundam's here. If we find this is before G. No.
Yeah, you would think they'll at least have like a symbol like the G section or the A section, like maybe in English. They was like, no, if you here, you here, like your shit upstairs if you want the English version. But long story short, I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw it there, and I picked up. I've been on these like little kicks. I picked up Code Fairy Operation or Gundam Battle Operations Code Fairy, the manga book 1. It's one of the games I enjoyed playing back on the 5 when I used to play the 5 a lot. One of the games I was kind of like I need it. Got it, played it for a little bit, and kind of like phased out. But it talks about like women on the front of the Xeon front. So, and then you have the Code Fairy team. So it was dope to see this. I was gonna think there's 3 issues, but brother CD, I know how far he lives from Konokiya now. There's no excuse. So I won't get 2 and 3.
Every time we got in the car.
Oh, don't worry.
All right.
I got a list for him too. Something else dropped recently, and I'm gonna need him to get in the car and drive over there tonight.
But I got some other goodies, man. I'm looking it up. I'm looking at it now, and got some other stuff from Odio as well. Shout out to the homies Vulcan Hobby. Make sure y'all check out Vulcan Hobby. Use code the Undergated 10. The Undergated 10.
Yes,
the Undergated 10. We love y'all that use it, and we appreciate it.
And
then we
yes.
And
don't forget that.
Don't forget the. All right, because it's just like think about it like Ohio State, like the Ohio State, the Undergated. That's how I want y'all to think about it. And shout out to the homie Pencil Knight, man. Was able to get some stuff straight from Japan that when he went to Japan a couple months back, and I knew I was going to run into him at ODO, so I told him, we kind of had a mutual agreement. I'll see you at ODO, and then I'll pick it up. And
You got mine on you?
yeah, you want me to show yours?
Go ahead and show it.
Shout out to the homie Pencil Knight. Was able to pick up. Oh, I didn't even. It comes with all this stuff too. For the brother CD,
Hey.
right? We have the Rosen Zulu Gundam Converge figure. It could do that too with the funnels or the hands. Yeah, I think no, that's an option. Sorry, my bad. That's an option part set. I thought it could. I was like, they got all that crammed in this box.
That's going right behind me.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, Pennsylvania.
GPO 2 wave, Gundam Avalanche Exio was in this wave.
That's an old one too. One of the early ones.
Yeah. So, shout out to the homie Pencil Knight, man. And this came in too. I didn't get a chance to read it though.
The number
this came in Gundam Done's Island Book 3. I bought it with me on the plane. I bought it with me to ODO. I just didn't get a chance to sit down and read it. I've been kind of locked in on other things, so that's pretty much it. Oh, last thing. This is huge. This is huge for the homie Vulcan, and not huge for the homie Vulcan, bigger
for the
community.
Huge for the community.
We got book
issue number one.
Issue number 1 of the Plomo Hobby magazine. If y'all don't know, and I want to put it up here, pause it, take a chance to pause it. Right?
Damn.
So the homie Vulcan has been working to get magazines out for us that we're not just like kind of focused on Hobby Link Japan.
I got one too, guys.
Like
it's coming. It should be here.
It'll be there. It'll be there.
Your address.
Not again, like email address last time. But it was this is a pretty dope book, man. This is put on by George and a whole lot of others. Everybody that kind of like chipped in on this. It gives you the builds and how the Plomo event looked, and at ODO these flew off the table, man. And this was pretty again a pretty dope read for the people out there. Like if you want like a Gundam magazine, kind of, well, not just a Gundam magazine. Oh damn, my bad. Oh, you know what? Nah, my bad. We do got a little spread in there as well, though. We do have a little spread in there as well. So check that out. But just something different, man. Something we talk about supporting small business, and
yep.
What other website? New Type? No. USA? No.
Mecca Warehouse? No.
Mecca Warehouse?
USA?
No. Be real with yourselves, people. Nobody's doing what Vulcan is doing. We've been trying to tell y'all this for years, but like
I don't know if it's the first American-based hobby magazine. It's like featuring Mecha and Gundam.
Oh, is Mecha as the lead?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I know IPMS has thousands. But
yeah,
I think
I can't recall a Mecha lead magazine.
There's definitely hobby magazines that focus on planes, trains, and automobiles that have Mecha stuff in it sometimes. But but
as a primary,
I can't think of one that has Mecha as the primary.
Shut up, Vulcan.
Yeah, that's like
right.
Shut up, Vulcan.
Right. So I was able to get that from him as well. Again, shout out to Volt, and got some other stuff. Got the vlog of. I ain't gonna even apologize. I'm not even sorry for it, to be honest with y'all. That's what I'm trying to work on, man. Like I'm just working on the honesty portion of everything.
Keeping it 100, huh?
Keeping it a buck. I didn't get a chance to really sit down and record at ODO because I just soaked it all in. So I was about to say, like, make sure you check out Coop's Corner to see like the vlog of Model Mania and Odio. You might find bits and pieces there of Odio, but I was able to just embrace it, man. So, but that's it. I'm off my soapbox. Austin, what you
CD, you might have to go first. CD,
Yes,
you might
yes.
have to go first.
I just got one thing.
Yeah.
I've been passing up on this kit. For a whole bunch. And I just happened to walk in and I was like, I'm not really building right now, but I kind of still want this kit. So I did go ahead and grab myself the Murasame Kai finally.
Welcome.
That makes like 10 seed kits from the movie that I have now. I've only built 2, but this one, me and Austin were like, from the first image, it's like, yeah, we have to have this kit. Austin already got his, and I waited and I waited and I waited and I got one. I have another coming. I get that from Vulcan Hobby. We shop with Vulcan Hobby. Unless I need something in my hand right now, so I just got this from the local spot. But still in there. Still haven't opened it. Still not building just yet, but I will get back to that soon. But yeah, other than that, I haven't got nothing. Just this one kit.
Dope.
You take it away, Austin. Sounds like I have to sit down and get my popcorn together for this shit.
Kick up your feet, everybody. It starts now.
Back.
It starts now. So, Plamo, we did get the Plamo magazine, so I did show off. I'm gonna let Coop show more of that in the thing he does. But
Thanks,
in the
he does.
the show. I'm sorry, I'm so excited.
Coop's corner, man. It's all right.
Yeah. But with the magazine, you also get these water slide decals made by George with every magazine that you get, or Reflame, I think maybe a special edition magazine. So there's a couple special editions that you might have got them out there. But next for me, I got an order that came. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Also, shout out to Vulcan. I picked up his magazine, but I also did pick up another Hobby Japan magazine. This one has a spread on super robots, but also has an article with for UCD, all the Afrits, all of them, all decaled and painted up. I sent you some pictures, some custom Galgoog, Murasai, Biarlant, the TR1 Hazel Raw. So of course that's one reason why I had to pick it up. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna, yeah.
That's all you needed to see.
That's all I need to see. That's one. I'm not even joking. Koopa's next to me, and I turned, I looked at Volk. I was like, hey man, I'm just gonna take this.
He learned his lesson this time around. He learned his lesson.
Oh, good.
He did.
That's all I want to tell you. At first, I thought he did it, then he doubled back around, and he learned his lesson.
Hey, I'm glad, Austin.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna take this. All right, bye, and I just walked away. But also, it has a beautiful Master Grade Jagan build in this. That's absolutely gorgeous. It made me want to buy another Master Grade Jagan and build another one, but this one properly. So, or not properly, but in the green colors. All right, next, I had a shipment from New Type come in, and 1 second.
Of course. Sheesh. That's Austin for you. 1 second, folks. He told y'all to buckle up.
Apologies, I have returned.
He's building whatever he got right now.
So I got the high grade Bigger Bew, which is from the Witcher Mercury. It is the bird of prey, essentially. As I told CD last time, I was getting a good amount of Witcher Mercury kits because I want to just kind of build the line.
You're doing what I'm doing with the seed kits.
With the seed kits, right?
Just buying them all.
I also got the Michaelis high grade. So this came in from New Type as well, because I'm kind of just liking these Grassley House designs. Last week I told you I built the Hindry, the Choo Choo's Delon Demi Trainer, and the Bigger Pinte. So I needed the water slides for them. So I went to Gundam Place, Atlanta. I didn't went there. I ordered, and New Type. So I got the Burger Bew Pinte G Reworks water slides, the Lefrif G Rework water slides.
God damn.
The Michaelis G Rework water slides. The Burger Bew G Work water slides. The Hindry G Work water slides. The Caliburn G Work water slides. The Demi Trainer G Work water slides.
What's the saying? I won't let you know when my taxes in. There'll be signs.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be signs. Is crazy. I just seen 8G reworks, $5.50 a pop. You do the math.
And then Volk was kind enough to throw in something another G Reworks decal, but I'll save that for when I show the that next. Speaking of Volk,
I want your gun to place, and I asked for the Gundam.
Yeah. I asked for the place. That's what
I asked for everything. You're like, stop, sir, come back. I think what you heard me say was a lot. What I actually said was everything. Yes. But shout out to Pencil Knight. He is a real one. And he got this for me from Japan. This is the master grade Primrose for the TR1 Hazels. So I can now turn my regular TR1 Hazel into the advanced, or my advanced Hazel into the next generation mass production machine. That's a different variant of the Hazel. I actually like that one a little bit better than the advanced Hazel. Even the advanced Hazel looks pretty good. All right, now back to Volk. Shout out to him. It's here, the ugly but beautiful Bolanaxamon high grade, guys.
Digimon.
Yeah, Digimon, or Bumblebee from Transformers, just green, right? It is. Oh, it's gorgeous. I cannot wait.
Up too. Austin, I thought you'd have been busted it down. Pause.
No, I gotta get through these. I gotta get through these Mercury kits, man. It's gonna be actually. No, I'll build it tonight. All right. So next, we got. And now, and now, piece of resistance. Thank you, Vulcan. Seriously for this, guys. The RX-124 Gundam TR1 Hazeland Lay. I have
Vulcan took care of you.
I have been looking for this. I missed it on P Bandai when we had the AOZ explosion because I ran out, and now I have it. And thanks to him once again, he threw this in there with it. The G Reworks decals for it as well, water slides. So
can we agree that when it comes to the Hazel kits, they might look better in that dark blue or that black rather than the Titans blue?
Yeah.
What G Reworks, what he does with his Hazel kits, like he doesn't. It's like he doesn't even have Titans blue. He's like
the black haze, the black. It's called black haze, or whatever, really, but
midnight blue-ish.
I don't know what it is because even on the RG Mark II Titans, it's not. His picture isn't Titans blue. So
same with the blue Destiny unit too. He uses like a navy blue black.
And it looks gorgeous.
Awesome. Oh, how many high grades was that?
Oh, yeah. So if you guys haven't noticed, this year is the year of the high grade.
God, now it's the high grade.
Yeah, it is the year of the high grade for me. So I am going through
because I heard master grades are dead.
Apparently,
yeah. Which is
I heard. So I heard.
Which we won't get into that, but I mean, but to touch on it just slightly, yes, you're right. Innovation is what you're waiting for, but the thing is that we've seen innovation. We've seen runners being printed on multiple colors on one sprue. We've seen multiple different types of die casting or plastic melting, but we've never seen it in a master grade. So what are we waiting for? Anyway, back to what we're talking about. That's a long story. And no ill will toward anybody. No ill will toward anybody.
No disclaimers.
So
no disclaimers.
But on to the actual piece of resistance, guys. This made my week. If you're wondering why I'm so happy, this is the reason. Ladies and gentlemen,
30 minutes in on building and breaking down the backlog. I hear you. That's a healthy episode.
Healthy.
Ace Combat 2, the Japanese version. It said it was used, but it looks like it hasn't been opened, and it still has the store's promotional material inside the case. So I don't know if anyone's actually
Japanese definition of used is very different from our used.
Yeah,
the Japanese definition of used is this box being unopened and then this corner dent. That's considered used.
Dude, this thing, I haven't even gotten this out the plastic, and I'm not going to. It's gonna stay in there.
Yeah.
Just
I'm pretty
because-
sure PlayStation you could find like a gel case, not gel, a jewel case for it too.
Limited Run actually sells like an actual hardcover plastic case, like comic books. You can actually put it in a hard shell to protect it. But yeah, this is huge. Also, we kept going, guys, and the reason why I'm not
aim
opening
for the
this,
skies, baby.
the reason why I'm not opening this is because of the next product gave me the confidence to know that it's perfectly fine in there. Ace Combat 3, the Japanese version. For those who don't know, Ace Combat 3 was heavily changed for the Western market. We got essentially a totally different game. They gutted just about almost 90% of the story out of the game to give you a very generic kind of flight sim, yada yada future game. But the thing that's crazy about this is that not only do I have the Japanese version now, which comes with 2 discs, all the promotional material still in there, intact. Even a small art book that came with it is in there and intact. Not even a crease, a crevice, nothing, not even light damage. Not only that, the discs are clean.
Look brand new.
There's not a single scratch, dent, divot, crease, anything.
I don't even see a speck of dust.
There's nothing on this.
Dog, man.
I might be like one of the few people who have opened this. And this game is over 25 years old, or close to 25 years old. These discs are essentially brand new. So I am beyond shook. This is
global.
I'm not even gonna lie, I did tear up a bit when I opened these. I literally leapt out of my seat and I started tearing up because it all the memories came back of me and my brother, me running home from school and playing this with my brother for 5 hours until my mom started yelling at us because dinner is ready. We're just ignoring her because we got to get to the next level. But wait, there's more.
Jesus.
So not only did we get the Japanese versions of Ace Combat 3 and 2, we also got the Japanese versions of Ace Combat 4 and 5. The Japanese versions, different covers. That actually, I think these covers are more beautiful than the actual regular ones. I would show the regular ones. I'll do it later on Instagram, maybe on a story or whatnot, and actually go through the differences.
You don't want to look at the regular one?
Yeah. Coop, you have the regular one. Coop bought me another Ace Combat. Yeah, that's mine as well. So that's the American one. This is the Japanese one. So as you can tell, there's pretty much just totally different covers, right? And this one's a little more. Yeah, the back.
Oh
yeah, very different, right? And what's cool in the Japanese one is that you see this picture of the F-22, which was a wallpaper, by the way. You can get on Windows. I think it was Windows Vista 98. But anyway, the airplane in there, right? That little yellow plane right there. That's Yellow 13, and that's what the disc look like. But when you open it, you see Yellow 13's plane, and your plane that was on the front cover of the back. But also look at the disc. Look at that. It's clean. It's holographic. Guys,
the English one looked terrible.
it does by comparison, but I still need it though. Thank you. But here, and then Ace Combat 5. This disc is extra clean. You can even see like the the Project Aces logo.
Jeez.
There.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm happy for you, man.
Look at that.
That's a real collector's haul right there.
God, yeah, let's go, baby. So these are gonna sit on my little I have a little shelf above my gaming station, and they're gonna be there as a honor until I get my frames in. So I ordered the frames where you can put the case on the bottom. You take out the disc, and there's a little holder for the disc, like in a shadow box frame that you mount on the wall, and it tells you what game it is, what year it was launched, and who produced it. And I'm gonna have all three. So I need to buy the Japanese version of Ace Combat 0 next, and I'm gonna mount all three of them on the wall, and that's gonna be the Holy Trilogy. So, and then at the bottom be the Holy Trilogy.
Is it Ace Combat 1?
Yeah, I have Ace Combat 1. Yeah, it's called Air Combat, funny enough. They actually, for the second one, they changed the name to Ace Combat to be more marketable. Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't have it, but I found the soundtrack for Ace Combat 2, speaking of which, it's $497. That's used. So, guys, we're going to need some help to chip in. Vulcan, I need some help.
Venmo.
Damn.
Venmo. Not even PayPal. PayPal won't do it.
Yeah, anything.
I need some sketchy ones,
Go fund Austin's Ace Combat addiction. People.
please.
There you go. Well, that's what's up, fellas. I'm glad, Austin, you was able to
That was
secure
an
all
Austin
those,
haul.
man.
That was
That's,
all
yeah,
Austin.
like this is Austin's building and breaking down. You talking about building a backlog? I don't think he broke anything down yet. So let us know in the comments down below, people. Did you make it? Did you make it better than Austin this week?
Right. I don't know.
Did you get
who
out?
did.
Did you make out like a fat rat this week? So let us know down in the comments below. Next up, what's cooking? What's some stuff that we've been working on? Books, TV shows, kits, obviously, and anything else. With me just reading my book, the Inner Excellence book, cooking on myself. If that makes sense for people out there, working on myself. I did do something for the love of the game, and man, it's a doozy. I'm telling you now, it is a doozy. We're working on.
Is that
We have here Master Grade.
is that a
yeah? What? That's a MG.
MG
Is this really Coop? We got Gucci Man back from prison.
clone. What is his name? Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
But here it is. Didn't working on the legs. Working on here's the feet. A lot of pieces for just the simple GM. But it's been fun. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna paint this one. Just getting back to the love of just building it and enjoying the process. And using it as a metaphor for myself, taking the time, enjoying it. So I do appreciate that's a butterfly joint. If I never seen a butterfly joint right there, so
shoulder
in the shoulder. I'm pretty sure it's just a GM
Spartan. Sniper 2. The GM
Sniper 2.
It's the same interframe. Yep.
Then I know that's going to be crazy because in Seattle, shout out to my guy. I forgot his name, but don't worry, I'm going to shout you out later on. I got you. He did a GM Sniper 2, which was crazy, which would have won something at ODO. And I remember I was talking to him. He was like, I don't think it's competition ready. And I thought when he told me about the kit, I'm thinking he's going to show me some like SD. And I was like, I want to help him out, He showed me this GM Sniper 2. And I said, God, dog, man, what the hell? And he showed me like all the articulation behind it. So it made me kind of want to. And I broke out another kit, took the straps off, took the plastic off, and that was the Sinazru Stein. And I said, Nah, we're mentally not there. Yeah, I know what you just looked at too. CD. We mentally not there yet. But we getting there. We're getting there. I saw it's in this manual, not a thick manual either. Not a thick manual. Space Command comes with water slides. But building a leg, man, I don't know if that thing says hold this piece to do this and do that. I don't know what does that say.
Balance.
L attach while L19 while holding down F25 and 26.
I got some shit.
I'm like, okay. All right, we'll get there.
Whatever you say, huh?
Yeah. But it's been fun. So working on that. Like I said, working on myself. Me and the kiddo the other day, we was the only ones kind of in the house, the oldest one, and I was telling her, I was like, you want to watch a movie? And she was like, oh, I want to watch Attack on Titan. I was like, I couldn't find Attack on Titan. I know it's on Crunchyroll, but I think I skipped over it. I was like, you want to watch another show though? So it's called Solo Leveling. And I went back and we started off at episode 1. It's top 5 for sure. It's top 5 for sure. And it's coming at a good time. Yeah, and it's coming at a good time too, because I feel like I could resonate with it a little bit. I feel like I could resonate with it just a tad bit every day, just leveling up. So
getting it out the mud every day. That's all he's doing.
Episode 6. If if people out there, by the time you get to episode 6, that last like 15 minutes, you understand what I mean, and can't wait to get to season 2
because it's gas. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't wait to get. I kind of wanted me to pick up the manhwas and just start that collection.
I've read that shit twice through, and that's hella chapters. It's my favorite manga by far. So I'm happy that you've admitted it, that it's top 5.
Yeah, it's top 5. I was thinking about it the other day. I was talking to my boy Court. I was like, man, Wing, Dragon Ball, Psycho Pass, probably throw Kaiju number 8 in there, and I'll throw Solo Level in there, and we'll round it off with just that.
That's a good 5.
That's a good 5, I think. Sitting at number 6 will probably be like Hamaji no Ippo. That would be sitting right at number 6. So yeah, but that's it. That's all I've been working on, fellas.
He's in the cave, Austin. He's in the cave.
He's come to the warmth. The fire is warm.
Yeah,
he smelled what we were cooking. He just took one.
He watched them 3 episodes and it was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I can't wait for somebody to draw that and make that a sticker for us.
Yes.
Somebody needs to have books, girl statues, and these 2 as cavemen, but not as SpongeBob and Patrick as cavemen. Not those 2.
not Neanderthals. Austin,
Not Neanderthal.
What's cooking with you up there? I know you done built something.
Yeah, I kind of did. So the Burger View, no, the burger, the Pente. I did break down the Pente, and we have already primed up all the pieces. So, and if you notice, there's some missing parts. And the reason why is because we've already started painting. I started painting it tonight. So, I have all the violet there. I still have to paint the red parts, and there's a few inner frame parts I need to paint that are like silver and metallic colors I need to paint. But most of the inner frame's good to go. All the
hate to see
good.
you coming because you build master grades fast as fuck.
Yeah, right.
Blowing through the high grade.
If I had the red that I needed, I was sitting here mixing reds together, realizing that I haven't taken a color theory class in years, and forgetting just off the top of my mind, like, oh yeah, if I add red and dark blue, that should dilute the red and make it a little bit more burgundy color. Forgetting that if I do that, it just turns it to brown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, that's right. Okay, well, that's all right. I have this orange, and I have this bright red. If I mix this together, right, I should be able to make. Nope, that's nothing. That's gray. Like, okay, well, all right. Well, I have this other bright red, and I'll mix it with pink, a drop of pink, drop of purple, drop of orange, and then just a little bit of lime green. Mix that together. That should get. Oh my god, I got brown again.
Yeah. What?
So, and I sat there like, oh, I've forgotten color theory. So I had to break out a book and literally read my color theory book again to remember how to make burgundy. And I was like, oh, I need to add brown, not make brown. I'm a dummy. So
I think CD helped me out with that. I had to make brown for that Leo.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have no brown. He was like, put this with this. I was like,
red and green.
Man, yeah, red and green. I was like, all right. And sure enough, a motherfucker came out brown.
And I was sitting there like, oh, okay. If I had it ready, the red would be done tonight, and then just would be left with the metallic colors, and then I'll be able to go into the second round of coloring, which will be detailing. So there's certain detail marks I've scribed up the kit too. So there's some scribe lines, custom stuff like that. Work on it. Yeah, sanding's good. I just need that red color, and then do my second round of painting for the fuel tanks for the gun, because it's gonna have 3 layers of color. My painting for the metallics, so that's 3 things I gotta do. Then reassemble, top coat with clear, then go on to the decal phase, which is why I got the G-Rework decal. So then top coat again.
You're not doing that other thing that you talked about with the Wish from Mercury kits, with like a girl kit or something like that. Told me about maybe a month ago. He was like, I need to get this girl kit to do this, and put the girl kit. And you needed the feet from this one kit from.
Oh yeah. The don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. So then what we're gonna do after the Pente? So no, but for the Pente, I do need to I do have man, there's one other color I need. There's a few other things I'm gonna do with it, but yeah, no, it's coming along. It's coming along. So that's mainly what I have cooking. I started another side project, and there's actually 2 other projects that I was working on periodically. But those are masquerades, and those won't be done anytime soon. So
God damn.
There you go.
I'm back at it.
Scribing anything right now sounds like too much mental brain power for me, though. You're holding this down, Austin. You holding this down.
Yeah, he's loved that leg 4 in the relay.
Yeah, he's holding this down. He took that break.
He truck it along.
Fuck.
I got my Ace Combat disc. I'm happy.
That's all that matters. I remember one time I was in indoor track, and the third leg we had a pretty fast relay team, but the third leg popped his hamstring on like a 60-meter dash.
Yeesh.
Right?
Yeesh.
So they was like, "Yo, we down a man." It was like, "Coop." I said, "What you asking me for?" And he was like, "Look, we're gonna do it different." I said, "What are we gonna do?" He said, "We're gonna do. Typically, we do 1, 2, 3, 4 with that 4th leg being the fast. We're gonna do 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna go ahead and jump in there and you're gonna be the 4th leg."
The slow leg now, huh?
No, well, technically, so we had this dude named Battle. Shout out to him. He was the fastest of us all, and so they put him at 1 so they could get a good gap.
Yep.
So he took off on a slow heat. He came around and then gave it to the 2nd fastest and the 3rd fastest. And I'm standing there looking left to right from all these high schools, and I got nothing but dogs and horses by me. I'm like, Lord Jesus, take the wheel, please. And he handed that shit to me, man, that baton pause, and it was so much of a lead I was able to coast on all the way in, man.
Hey.
So that's how I feel with Austin. Like right now, Austin, bring us on home, man.
Yep.
Bring us on home. Usain Bolt this, man.
I'm the slowest man. I'm the slowest man in the heat.
No. Right now, I think
You're the fastest.
Never mind. Maybe you're the fastest.
I'm in the blocks still.
Shit, I'm looking for my spikes.
Yeah,
I'm still lost in the sauce trying to get it together.
Austin's coming around the turn. I'm still in the block, ready to go.
Shoot.
But that's what's up, man. Everybody out there, let us know what y'all been working on. Books, TV shows, animes, things like that, and also your kids. Next up.
No. You're out of practice, sir. Slow that roll.
My fault. Walk it back. CD, brother. My bad, brother. I forgot. Usually, yeah. I got all that for nothing.
Shout out Cobra Paw. He gave me this 135th Machine Krieger kit that I put together. This shit was tough. Everything comes in halves. Everything has to be like glued together, glued on, sanded. Every piece of this shit is like glued on. So when I did put this together, this is a little nice break from not doing anything to kind of like work myself away, getting back into the hobby. So I just wanted to show this off. It's supposed to be 60 degrees tomorrow here, which is wild. It's been like in the 20s and 30s. Even when you were up here, Coop, it wasn't too warm. So hopefully I can get in the garage and prime this up and then get to some hand painting. I did know that you weren't supposed to glue everything on. So everything's glued on except for the arms. So I'm going to have to kind of work around that. But look forward for some Machine Krieger stuff coming soon. And I did read some books. Inner Excellence is almost done. It's over there on the desk. Coop is not lying when it says it definitely will change your mindset. A lot of good quotes, a lot of self-reflecting when you're reading that book to kind of like really sit back and be like, damn, I've been telling myself I could be doing this, but I haven't been doing this. But this book lays it out in a way that can make it easier for yourself to be able to, make those changes in your life. So it is on Amazon. That shit will get to you the next day. It's worth the whatever $15 it is.
$15.
Spend the money.
I'm telling you.
It's a good read. I usually I'm a fiction, nonfiction type of guy, but that is a good read for anyone that, who doesn't read at all. Coop Shit, when was the last time you picked up a book before that?
Shit, if I don't know, man.
Right. So I read all the time. So I picked
I
it
think it
up.
was a Tim Tebow book. The book I picked up, like a Tim Tebow, he got drafted. I think that was the last book I picked up. Dog.
Yeah. So pick up a book and read it, man. Last week I talked about finishing a book. I started some romance books because it was Valentine's Day. So this is Book Lovers. I finished this by Emily Henry. I'm also finished another book by her. It's called Funny Story. I wanted to shout out to Cindy Reads Books on YouTube. She does book talks and book reviews. There's a lot of romance stuff. So if you're into romance or just good, nice, wholesome books, check out her on Instagram and TikTok. She does book reviews, gives you like 5-star ratings and stuff like that. So I am on 9 books this year. So I'll start adding them to my story. I'll have a little dedicated story to see what I'm reading, what I've read so far. So 9 books. I'm on pace right now for about 49. So I need to pick up the pace a little bit because I do want to get to 50, 55 books this year. So please hold me accountable to that. If you guys have any book recommendations, drop them in the comments. I'll read anything as long as it has a front and a back.
Long as the cover, right? We went to Barnes and Noble, and I was like,
the cover got to jump.
If the cover just pop off, then I'll get it. I was like, damn.
That's it.
I picked up a book. I was like, this one look dope, Reddit. This is top 5. I was like, golly, man, fuck it.
Top 5 is crazy. It is. It's right here. Yeah.
I was like, this one look pretty fun. He was like, yep, top 5. This one coming out with a show.
I done read this shit twice. This is the book that got me into reading. If anyone likes science fiction, Andy Weir, read this shit. He also wrote The Martian, which was a good movie with Matt Damon in it. This is going to be with Ryan Gosling. It'll be in the theaters the coming year, so check that shit out. But yeah, that's it. Now you can go on, Coop.
There you go. My bad, CD. I'm not gonna rust off, if you don't mind. Next up, we have new. Man, it has been a while. It has been a while for me, obviously, at least, on a lot of things that have transpired from Bandai the last few weeks. I see that they already gave us the Kid of the Year.
I know you're not talking about no real grade.
I'm talking about the real grade. And because the PGs, what did they have a date? It's not coming out this year. There's no way it's coming out this year.
It should be. Yeah.
Should be?
Yeah. They said it should be coming out this year because it's the 45th anniversary of Gunpla.
Kid of the Year still goes to the Wing Zero.
Fuck out of here.
But we have here, some things that like I said, just missed on. Want to talk about. Kind of obviously graze over a lot too. Y'all talked about the expansion parts coming back out. This is pretty dope. I mean,
I don't think we touched on this.
Cool. This is rare. This one right here, you get that. One of the best scenes from Gundam Unicorn is when this happened. When the man from ECOWAS shot the Sanaju with the bazooka, and that's one of the best scenes. You also get the Banshee RG if you want to make it the Banshee, the normal Banshee, not the Norn. So this one probably comes with the backpack, the Unicorn backpack, the vibration claw and arm. Because I don't know if it comes with a different head though. Well, it says
buy the third-party expansion part. Save your time.
Right. I don't think the back, because that's not the normal Banshee that obviously doesn't have the Banshee Norn backpack because the Banshee Norn gives you the main. Yeah. But here it doesn't stay. It just says the arm units. So I don't know how it has to come with the normal backpack.
I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah. And then Hyper Bazooka for Hanu. This looks pretty dope. I was looking at this.
I like these.
Good for hand painting.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a couple of not 5-star stories. My fault.
30-minute
fantasy.
missions.
30-minute fantasy missions.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cobra Plug, man. He really killed the one he did, and seeing it in person made me kind of want to invest. And then he told me what the investment is, and I said, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. But we do have
I can see you with this
fire,
though.
right? Yeah,
Some
that's what I was
photography.
thinking. I was definitely thinking of this for some fire and what is that called? Like a kindling of light. Also, I can see you grabbing this.
Yeah. I was talking to CD about it. I said, I probably will grab this, especially if the price is right for it, and have it like a pilot suit.
Yeah,
Like a just a girl pilot, and just nice, quick and easy build. 30-minute missions take no time to paint and paint up real quick. So do that and make a sister to the Lunamaria Hawk once eventually I get that kit.
if somebody want to take this idea, just tag me in it. Do this with the Power Rangers. Y'all remember the opening of the Power Rangers movie, the first one, where it was they were
Mhm.
jumping out, they were skydiving and stuff like that. And it would
Oh yeah,
make the
Ivan
White Ranger,
News,
make the
baby.
White Ranger, make him skydiving.
That Ivan
So
News.
that was pretty cool to see. Now we getting into the meat and potatoes. Everybody loved when this showed up in the little clip. Now we realize how ugly this thing looks, right?
I'm sorry, but I kind of like it still. It's thick.
Double thick, yeah, for sure. Thick
For-
thighs save lives for sure with that.
For those listening, we're looking at the police Zaku from G-Quax, and it definitely has some out there proportions. The head is very, very tiny, but I don't know. I like the color blue. I kind of like the shins, and I do like the shield with the police stuff on it. So I'm looking at like a future Pat Labor build out of this.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not getting nothing but that red gun though.
this is not. But remember when the clip dropped, people was like, "Hey, Zaku look dope."
Yeah.
Austin was one of them.
Yeah, it's
He
still,
still
I
likes
still
it.
like
He
it.
still
I
likes
still
it.
like it. It looks pretty good.
How we feeling about the GM?
Not bad.
You know, bad.
If I
I
find
remember
it on
I
a
was
sale,
talking about it.
if it was on, if I find it at Target for $14.99, I could definitely find it in my cart.
It definitely looks. It definitely looks most like the mobile suit, like a mobile suit, like we're used to seeing.
Like a
Out
GM.
of, yeah, like a GM
Like
out
a
of all the
General
ones
Met?
we've seen. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty good. It's really
This
what?
my fault. Go ahead, Austin. What you saying?
I said it's pretty cool that it has a sensor orb on top, as if like you would find that from like a Reaper drone or a Q9 Reaper drone. It has that right there in the front of the chest. But keep going.
This GM, Requiem GM. Which one look better?
This.
This looks better than the Requiem.
Yes.
Yeah, this.
I'll
Yeah.
take that Zaku over the Requiem Zaku.
Yeah, I'll take the. I'll take the.
That's where we going. I don't know. I mean, obviously that the Requiem looks closer to a normal Zaku than and the GM and y'all just mad because the little gun the
The
GM
little
has.
Gun, little
the little
head.
pea shooter.
Yeah.
If you show up with a range with that weapon, you know you're just gonna get laughed
That shit's
out.
stuck to me. I like this.
Yeah, this
This-
looks pretty good.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
color
starting to
accurate.
look pretty good.
Look at those hands. I remember too, the hands, the yellow on the hands. If that's color accurate out of the box, which I doubt it's gonna be. I feel like you're gonna have to paint it. But
Ain't no
That would
way. That's going to be out of the box.
the yellow
It's going to be on the same runner as these little circle things.
circle things.
That's going to
The fin model.
the circle. Yeah.
Oh,
that's in
gotcha.
there. It's gonna there's no way that
I like this shit.
that's gonna
Get a
you have
lot
to
of stuff
stick
with
it.
this. Yeah. No way. If it is, that will blow my mind. But I just don't see it happening. But this is
You
this
do get a lot of
does-
stuff.
You do get a lot of stuff, dude. I was like, wow. This is the red
I'm trying to
gun.
think about.
G-Quad.
I'm trying to think about. Let's see. If it was the high grade Origins, you get the shoulder cannon, right? You get the bazooka. You get two versions of the gun, the
Mhm,
shield, two
mhm,
beam sabers.
mhm.
So it's about. I mean,
Sounds nice.
obviously these little funnels are not little, but like that's a decent amount of size for it.
Mhm.
But $35 probably. What you think? 35.
The price is right there. It's 27.50 yen. So
Yep.
we're looking at what? That's $23.
You think it'd be less than? You think it'd be $23 for all that? No way, Jose.
25, maybe $25.
Or we talking about a baby kit? We're talking about like a baby kit.
It is skinny. It's awfully skinny.
We're talking about like for $23. That'd be crazy.
25. I'm sorry, 25. 25.
Bandai action bases. You already know which one I'm getting. I'm only getting one.
The Char.
That's the Char one because that looks like an Origins Char, so I could say it's from Origins.
He literally looks out of like the universe. He looks like he just was placed there. Like they're drawing all the other characters. They're like,
the character design looks so much different.
It's so weird.
It has to be like a wormhole or something, right? I want to assume that's like. There's no way.
I don't want to leak what the storyline is, but I'll share it with y'all off air. I kind of know what the story's about now. I got word.
Man,
Friends.
MGSD. We knew this one was coming around. I know we y'all talked about this. Yeah, it does. It does.
MGSD aerial.
But it's a pass.
Really? Well, actually, no.
I
didn't think you were actually going to like this anyway.
Caliburn, I would probably picked it up.
Yeah, I was thinking that exact thing. I was like, the Caliburn's more his speed. The aerial, I remember you skipped the aerial on both the full mechanics and the high grade. So, yeah.
Shout out to CD. He got me the high grade though. But this looks dope when it's set up like this. And damn, any bit stands. Fuck a bit stand.
After Model Mania,
yeah. After Model Mania, I'm done with anything that's dealing with bits and bit stands. Yeah, done.
I might cop this. I don't know.
I probably will. I'll probably cop it too.
This is a hell no.
I'm actually kind of liking this.
Unless they re-release the one from.
And this is from. Oh, go ahead.
If they release the boxing looking one from Unicorn, I'll get that. Shit.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coop. That CD, the Unicorn one is dope, but you're the high grade. Double 8 is dope. Here we go. Discount kit of the year. It is. Discount kit of the year, huh? Yep. Yep. It's gonna be on discount.
Can't wait to see this at Hobby Lobby for 40% off.
Me too, because I'm gonna pick it up. Man, it's a year to wing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we knew it was coming because they gave us Epion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all really obviously that it's a difference. I don't know how much difference it is compared to the Proto Zero though. This looks good, man. This looks good.
I probably won't get this either.
The thruster bells are the most impressive thing about it. If you go to that picture where it's turned around and you can see it from behind where it's opened all, that is the most impressive thing. That's the most impressive look too. Like I expect all the pictures to look like that.
Just from the back is great.
Just from
I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I let Austin get away with that one.
Just from the back while it's all opened up like that is just a great shot.
Damn. That was real graphic.
Testing me now. But
that was real graphic.
This is definitely a pickup. I don't know.
Pass, brother, pass.
I might get it. I might not.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm just trying to think about what P Bandai will give us with this.
Clear kit, titanium finish.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if there's any add-ons. Because they've been doing a lot of no. That was third party.
Yeah, there's no add-ons for the Wings Zero, is there?
No. And what I heard over the weekend, they regular releasing.
Yeah.
The wing kits, huh? The P Bandai wing kits.
Yep. They decided to take all the P Bandai wing kits. They're usually P Bandai now made them regular.
The high grades.
The high grades, everybody. The high grades and make them regular release. This is the first time in their history that they have done this.
So we're getting them at like Hobbytown or like
everywhere. There's just going to be it's going to be regular distribution for them.
I guess I'm about to go double up on all of them.
I don't know why they're doing
but I need which is going to skyrocket the monochrome boxes because I need Sandrock and Heavy Arms in monochrome box. Now, if they get released in monochrome box, cool.
I doubt they will. I
You
have
have
a
brand new
feeling.
box art for all of them. That's kind of tough though.
That'd be a cheap way to give us some high grades from them.
Right.
That'd be a real cheapskate way. Like you know what? Here we did give y'all new kits. We gave y'all regular Reese Wing. Yo,
New box art.
we couldn't give us a Taurus. We couldn't
Aries.
really get that Aries. We couldn't. Nah, the Virgo, huh? The hell with that one, huh?
Nah.
We're just gonna give us the same kit re-released. Let me see here. We got some figures as well.
The biggest news.
Yeah,
One of the biggest news of this weekend. This is for sure the biggest. There's another one.
Oh yeah, there's two other really, really huge pieces of news. So we'll
Are we
get
getting
to.
Sazabi?
Oh, you haven't seen it. One of your. Oh,
What?
okay. All right. No. Keep going. We'll save it for when we come across it. We want your genuine reaction.
All right.
Perfect Great Unleashed.
Perfect Great Unleashed. New Gundam.
Price point $450.
Four
be.
easily.
At least.
4 easily.
A PS5.
Yeah.
Yep. There's gonna be PS5 price. Hands down.
This is the one that's going to not sit, but like it's going to be a long time once this one drops. And if you missed out,
Yeah.
might as well hit up the bond.
Devon already
This-
made a perfect grade
Exactly.
new
Right.
Gundam too. Yeah.
This gotta
I'm
be
s- I
light
feel-
show. It gotta be able to pose.
All the fin funnels gotta have lights in them.
It gotta be able to come with a base heavy enough to carry that shit too.
Well, somebody actually superimposed the picture and actually added the exposure up onto it, of the whole picture, and showed that there's two arms. There's one arm holding up the Gundam, and there's another arm holding up the fin funnels. It looks like so. We might be looking at a kit that can't carry the fin funnels. That also maybe might have been the shield that just was silhouetted all the way down. But yeah, I like the white Gundam.
Yeah, go back.
Y'all,
Look
are y'all
at the
getting this
hand.
one?
You see how the hand?
Oh, you're right. The hands aren't yellow. Yeah, you're right. Nah. Yep, they are not color separated.
But is it yellow? Is it
this
yellow
one
on?
have yellow on it? Yeah. So
Yeah,
That's what I'm about to say. Is this one supposed to have yellow on it?
Yeah.
You saying yeah? Like it does?
Yeah. It's supposed to have yellow on it. If I remember correctly,
fucking fine now.
I'm pretty sure it
There's
does.
no way. There's no way they would have left that gray and then give us these yellow pieces. I hate the way he's standing too.
I think those yellow pieces are just are underneath, like, and they're pulled through. Like they left holes in the gray, and that yellow piece is like the inner frame in there, so it's just shining through.
It's a tiny kit.
That shield is that. Why does that shield seem short to you?
Here we go.
Does it? I'm just saying. Does it? Doesn't it seem like short? It's weird.
No, it doesn't, Austin. Looks
Really?
completely fine. It looks completely fine.
I would have loved to see this as the Zerka. But
We'll see it as a Verka. Yeah, Verka would have been nice.
Yeah, that's damn near the Proto Zero, pretty much. Shit, get the Proto Zero.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. Technically, the Proto Zero Master Grade is technically a Verka because Katoki actually redesigned a little bit of that. But
go to the you can see the hands on the shard right there. I don't see no.
I don't see no yellow. Right. Nope, no yellow.
Same in the
and in the funnels.
And in the funnels. You got to paint that.
That's
whole thing.
Crazy work.
Got to paint that whole thing.
That's crazy.
Get the brushes ready. Same thing with those hands too. Yep, get the brushes ready, everybody.
Coop, I can see you getting the
GM. It does look kind of good, don't it?
I can see you get this.
They finally giving us the RG Hyper Mode Burning Gundam.
We've been saying this shit since the first release.
Right. We thought that Ben would have dropped.
Yeah, we thought that 2.5 years ago.
Bandai, this box art looks dope though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him that.
I swear I've seen some figures. I don't think Bandai hasn't released these in not SH Figure Arts, but
they did do it in the Gundam universe.
Okay.
It was an Amazon exclusive. The burning or shining one. 2.0 world base kit. Nah.
Paint it.
And just skimming through 45th anniversary.
Here we go.
Here we go. Well, I think I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
We get these little 1/144th of the Easy 8
Third party.
third party. Looks good.
There's a lot going on, but it looks pretty good. I just wish it was bumped up to a 1/100.
I don't know why they would do. That's just taking the arm off. That's not like they make it seem like that's a gimmick for them. Like, dog, you just pop the arm off. Next up, Master Grade IBO
Gundam
Barbatos Lupus.
What y'all been asking
Rex. No, sir. I've been asking for Rex.
Nope.
That means Rex is around the corner.
Oh, gotcha.
But you mean Master Grade?
Yeah, Master Grade Barbatos, or at least something IBO Master Grade.
You got Vidar
because you said
and
Master Grades were
Lupus.
dead, remember?
So.
Oh, that's right. That makes sense.
They did that directly speaking to us.
So Master Grade, Barbatos, Lupus, and next is the Rex. So
Gotta be the Rex.
So
this is just probably new, same exact inner frame, new parts on top.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
I bet the Vidar is the same inner frame, just probably with a few.
So am I being picky that I want more masquerades, and they're just giving us like kind of like it's almost like a 0.5, not even a 0.5. They're just giving us new armor pieces.
I see what you're saying. I think what they're trying to do is piece it to the show, though. Like once they give us Rex, they're going to give us Bale.
True. I just use it.
So
get the most out of this
does
one
go
frame.
against Vidar, don't it? Doesn't this season 2? Yeah. So this does fight Vidar. So you can pair the Master Grade Vidar with this if you in your collection.
It's a cop.
If you're getting the Vidar. No, I have the metal figure. I'm okay.
I'm not getting it either. Austin, I know you're not getting it.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, of course not. Well, no money out of us, Bandai.
Yeah.
More Seed Destiny high grades.
Yeah.
Any guesses?
Yeah. The what's the one they call it? The Galgoog? Not the Galgoog. The Goof. They're the Sea Destiny version of the Goof, or the Sea Destiny version of the Regen, like the Rala Crusades region, or not region, whatever its mech was called.
Updated Sword Strike.
I swear to God. Honestly, there's so many suits they can make. Oh, no, they already have a dagger, don't they? A dagger L?
Yeah,
maybe a dagger. They have a dagger L. That's right. The Shadow Dagger. Yeah, they have all the Earth suits already, kind of, and most of the Orb suits. So it has to be a Zaf suit.
That's cool though. I wasn't expecting that, but Seed sells, so I guess we should have known. As I just buy another Seed suit, so
Seed does sell.
And
get a Robo.
What's the show? Yeah, what's that on the far left?
This one?
Or
the other one?
Top. Yeah. What is this?
Look like something from a video game.
Is that a NT1?
Alex.
UC Engage.
Yeah.
It's 80% chance we get this as a kit.
No.
Probably not.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and it's UC.
I don't think they gave us any Engage kits yet, have they? Oh, they working on it, right? They gave us like
P Bandai. They were all P Bandai. Yeah,
P Bandai. Well,
yeah.
those.
What was that new that just came out?
With it wasn't something like a couple months ago announced.
Yeah, it was
that had
new Gundam
Engage. The new Gundam. What were you talking about though, Austin? You said wait till we see. When I was talking about the
no, Master Grade Rex was what I was thought. Yeah, because or Lupus. Because I thought you wanted now you told me you wanted the Rex, the Lupus Rex. Yeah, not the regular Lupus.
But about a year and a half from now.
Yeah, probably about if they already announced
by episode 255.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and we appreciate it. Anything y'all? I know, like I said, it's been gone for a while. Anything y'all kind of? It's like for sure.
Yes, the Hori from 30-Minute Mission Girls, at the very top for Bochi the Rock. I definitely want to pick up one of those. There it is.
This one?
Yep, it's Hori. Yeah, I
Did she
might.
come on the runner like that?
No, of course not. No, no.
Why would they have that as a picture?
That's kind of a dope box art though. That's like an exclusive one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
pretty sick.
apparently they're planning to do the whole band. So my plan is to get the whole band and build them all up. And then
I'm
have
not
them all.
rushing to buy anything.
Mm.
Like, I'll get the Red Gundam eventually. I'm probably not gonna get that new. That's just
Too
Oh,
pricey.
yeah.
Yeah, too pricey. I don't think any of us.
Unless I catch it on a deal. I caught the perfect
Gotta
red
be.
unleash on a deal, on a heavy deal. So
that's the only way. It gotta be a deal. Other than that, though, no, I'm not.
The 30 minutes. Oh, go ahead.
Everything got to be on sale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The two girls that just passed Coop, those two. Oh yeah, and also well that was last week. I already talked about that. The VF-22.
Yeah, the
the blue one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm so glad I didn't buy the P Bandai one.
Oh, Sword Strike got that. That's the only thing I did. But
The red Sword Strike on P Bandai right now. Actually,
that girl kit right there though, I fuck with that one. Down
Which one?
some more Coop. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The one she looks like she's from Zenless Zone Zero.
The flames on there.
And the mask too on the shoulder.
Yeah, that shit's pretty sick.
You can't put the mask on her though.
Don't believe so.
Yeah.
She got horns though.
Reminds me of Shaman King.
Shaman King.
It's a class. That's a classic. I saw that manga.
Shaman King. You see, they rebooted it. Rebooted it, and then they also have one with their kid too.
Dude, they rebooted it. I didn't hear anybody ever talk about it though.
It's on Netflix, and no one talked about it because it was the original just hit too good. The original was my shit. It's Saturday mornings watching that shit.
Well, that's it for
Fighting Foodons. You guys remember that shit?
I slightly remember that.
Go watch after this. You gotta look at the song was catchy as fuck. Fighting Foodons, another anime back in the day.
Well, that's it for what's new, man. Like, let us know down in the comments. Get me caught up, people. What y'all picking up? What y'all gonna go grab? Is that new Gundam? Y'all really gonna get it or not? I mean, we'll find out. Next up, we're kind of going straight into the meat and potatoes of the episode. It was ODO weekend. It's a big weekend. It was a big deal. ODO is becoming one of the biggest events in the Gundam mecha community on the East Coast. We're getting people. Shout out to Never Waffle, who flew from California to show up. You know, and far and wide, people are coming to go to ODO. And this time around, it was able to sit back and enjoy it. I did have a secret build. It's still going to remain a secret. Life happened, so didn't get a chance to finish it, and I wasn't going to rush through it just to put something on the table. So in this one, you really can't rush through it. You got to kind of take your time.
Fact,
but
process.
the process. And ODO, Austin was there. He saw the builds. It was some crazy builds on the table. From seeing Never Waffles Sinaju in person. Shout out to him and talking to him about how that process, because I do have the Tamaka Studios version of that kit, and I was able to sit down and talk to him. And we're talking about the master grade, version. So let me pull it up for y'all. So he was able to bring home. Shout out to him for this one. This was dope to see in person. Seeing it online and seeing it in person. Me being a big Sinaju fan, that was pretty dope to see.
Snapped on this for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Made me want to go and definitely
pull the straps off yours, huh?
Yeah, and I was like,
dipping my chip.
Right. But that's neither here nor there. We're giving flowers to this build. But ODO wasn't able to put anything on the table. I think that's been the first time in a long time since I went to a competition and didn't put anything on the table. The homie Austin, he was able to put pretty decent amount though for us, hold it down on that front. A lot of builds Austin didn't realize how many builds Austin ran through the past few years, and it's a great quality of work.
Past few months,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I had put down the Master Grade Strike, and then the stand for it broke. So shout out to Some Stay Dry. He offered me some glue tack or blue tack, and I was able to blue tack the feet down so stand up. So it was leaning back like it was playing, like the cha 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 or something like that, but it still was able to stand up. So thank you, Some Stay Dry. Appreciate you, my guy. But yeah, no, there was a ton of stuff on the table. I dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kits. So 5 kits, 4 master grades, 1 high grade. And it's crazy because I was looking for room. I had to put one behind a pillar because the tables were so full, right? I was like, geez, there's a lot of stuff on the table here. So much so that like if you stop and looked back at the tables, like you had the tanks, the planes, there's like decent like spread between everything. You get the Gundam, it's so packed. There were so many kits. Like people had to put theirs on giant like 2-3 foot poles so you could see them. Right, and there's all these people all gathered around and walking by, so you had to ask people to move to take pictures, and there was someone always coming up and talking to you. Place was packed, man. I was like, wow, this stacked table.
Who were some of the people that you guys had met for the first time? I know there's a lot of first.
I was about to say, this is kind of like a creator's corner spotlight real quick, but seeing this in person, shout out to Lobster Minis. He did a few resin PGs, a few others, some more stuff, and it came out of nowhere. It was like, yo, who put this on the table? Like, and then somebody was like, yo, who's easy 8 ground type? Yeah, you check out that ground type behind that pillar. And I looked and said, yo, who the hell put that's not even in the Gundam section? Where in the world? Like, and then look at it in person, man. It's a beautiful kit. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. This is right up my alley, man. And obviously, I'm not doing nothing like this, but this is sick. This was sick to see in person. So Lobster Minis, it's the first time I was able to run into him. To be honest with you, I seen some of his stuff pop up, but I didn't know who he was, and he was a cool dude. Talked about the GPO2. He did a GPO2 that was full resin as well. We were sitting and thinking, oh, is this mechanical? It's mechanical. And it was like, scratch that, buddy. That's full resin. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
never mind.
I was like, it's mechanical, and they're like, oh my God, it's a resin kit. And this is the crazy thing. We were at dinner, and the guys at dinner let me in some information. So that giant perfect grade, this right here, he painted this entire thing in a weekend. The entire thing in 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days.
And this is a monstrosity of a kit too.
It's huge. I was like, oh, 2 days.
Obviously, it's a statue, but
fuck it at that point.
Yeah,
right. If you're gonna be a statue, you might as well well do the part.
Knock it out the park. Yeah, jeez. I was like, good Lord, man. A weekend?
CD already know about him 15 weeks ago.
Well,
CD already knew what's up 15 weeks ago. Seeing this in person was dope as well. Just getting everything going, man. Getting everything kind of like.
This was his too?
Yep, that was on his too. Yep. Crazy. I was like, good Lord. He probably painted the whole thing in 10 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he took that weekend. So again, this is Lobster Minis on Instagram for the people listening on Spotify. Great dude, great builder. Already working on something else. The GPO1 full burner.
What kind of room this brother got to have all these big ass kids? If I put the unicorn MGX together, I don't have a basement anymore.
That's it. Well, I don't know. CD has been kind of faking the funk, people. Don't let the backlog fool you. Yes, that's all I want to tell you.
I'm not as bad as these two, but I think I still have more high grades than both of you guys.
I'm catching up.
Yeah, well, I mean, Austin has. You just bought 11, so
Yeah, I saw that as a challenge.
sick bastard.
But Odio weekend was just like and especially looking at it from this point of view of like a spectator and not somebody like kind of like stressed out, it was really fun. We had Vulcan Hobbies and his crew with Heavy Metal Gunpla and his girl and NATO Over Rice and Julio and Jupla and like I said, people just being able to see Jupla and his new daughter, man, that was amazing. That was one of the highlights of the weekend as well. It was definitely refreshing. So, I was talking to Some Stay Dry. Definitely want you to go back and start starting the process again. Start getting the table cleaned off and getting ready. And sometimes that's what you need, and that's what I needed. And going back and again talking about like Model Mania from 2 weeks ago, and I was bragging about that. I was like, man, CD, I was telling them, I was like, yo, look at this picture. They saw the table. I was like, only like 4 people came. 4 or 5 people put something on the table. They was like, yo, all these kits, and only like 5. And I showed them the group picture. I was like, that's it. That's it. It was like, God, dog. So this the Model Mania for me was also refreshing as well, because again, it's not a competition. It was kind of like a great way to jump into ODO if people had the time, go to the Model Mania. I'm not saying like knock out a kit in a week, but it definitely could give you like, okay, yeah, all right, this is the preseason game, and now next week is the real deal. Not saying that the Model Mania wasn't. And again, shout out to Cobra Pla. That brother was moving, Jack.
Hustling.
I mean,
hustling
from sun up to sun down, maybe before that. And we was there. FaceTime Austin. Austin was reading off the card before I even get to the plane because it was at a flight museum. I showed Austin that's a brrr, brrr. That's all I heard. And, I'm looking at it.
The first one they showed me was a MiG-21. Everybody. Then the next one was an F4 Phantom. So, and then the SR-71.
Mind you, it's crazy. He remembers that. That's from 2 weeks ago. And that's the exact order.
But the Model Mania was fun. And ODO, like I said, I'm not trying to make this. I've been gone. I've been gone for a while, so just try to get everybody caught up. The Seattle trip, chilling with CD and Chloe, and
you got to meet the whole family.
Chill with the whole family. And at one point in time, I'm the only one in the restaurant with a fork, and
got the experience eating with a chopstick was crazy.
I got the experience of I was the only one in a Chinese restaurant with a fork, and I looked around, I was like, oh shit, I am the only one in it. And learning too about how to do Chinese restaurants. Like I was telling CD and Ashley, family style. They were ordering it, and I was like, damn, this I'm typically this one mine. Like, no, they was like, no, everybody share, everybody, you grab and make your own plate. And we go to a place called Port Arthur here in Newport News down the road. And my family, we just order it. That's our plate, If I order shrimp lo mein, that's my shrimp lo mein. My mom ordered shrimp and lobster sauce, and that's hers. She ain't sharing that. Apparently, and I told my mom that, and she was like, well, nobody told us that's what we were supposed to do.
When you think about it, it makes sense because the plate's big as fuck.
Yeah, I thought we was getting a deal though. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, yo, $15 all this lo mein. It's like $30 worth of lo mein at the Chinese spot.
It's almost like you could feed the whole family with it. Right. I don't know.
Right. Damn, this is shareable size.
Damn,
family size.
All right, family size. Right, and I'm like. And I wonder why
do y'all know they're are we getting away with this?
Yeah. I wonder why my General Tso's really never came with rice. You know, it just came with the chicken. Like they never asked me for a side. Then I felt bad because CD and his wife was sitting there and ordering like regular, real Chinese, and I was like, let me just go ahead and get that General Tso's, man. He was like, I can see the disappointment in CD's face. He was like, all right, we'll get to General Tso's.
Look, I ain't had General Tso's chicken in no time.
And I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Well, I'm looking at it, I'm like,
we get all types
okay.
of
They
house
like,
fried
we're gonna
rice.
get the dungeon crab. I'm like, CD talk about he eat the crab with the shell on it. I'm like, man, that's like eating sunflower seeds without cracking the sunflower.
Don't act like that. Like you didn't have the shrimp tail.
Right. I don't know what was it called? That shit.
Honey walnut shrimp.
Nah, that's what the official. That's like the. No, what was the other one? It had a different name.
Which one?
It was the honey walnut shrimp. But it had a different name. Yeah, prawns.
Yeah,
what was it called? Prawns?
Yeah, prawns.
And I'm like, what the hell you order? He was like, prawns. I'm like, it was like shrimp, man. It's just shrimp. I was like, oh, okay. And then he took the shrimp, ate the whole shrimp. I'm like, yo, what about the tail? Hold on. Wait a minute, brother. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, man. What about the tail?
It was an experience, yo. I'm glad my brother Coop came up here, got the experience in Northwest. It was definitely a good time. Got to take him around to Seattle. You missed the guy throwing the fish at Pike Place, but you got to at least be down there
and see it.
Yeah.
And able to just stand back and look at the skyline, and I have photos. I haven't taken them off the camera yet. I'll get post them on the Undergated page, so make sure y'all tune into that or follow the Instagram for that. So, but just able to embrace those moments and embrace that time when with my brother and his family, and got to chill with Mom Dukes and his pops and sit down.
My 7 foot tall dad, apparently.
Yeah, his dad towers over CD.
Even me. Well, that's 6'7", so
6'7".
Man. But going back to the Model Mania and seeing Danza Dragoon, seeing Skyfire, seeing Cobra Plus, seeing CD's work, man, for these guys to be representing that Northwest and is representing that Northwest strong. And I was telling everybody at the ODO, man, it was quality over quantity when it came to the builders over there. And I know you spoke about that before. I mean, you go back.
I feel like I missed out ODO, dog. Seeing all the pictures, I'm like, damn, like that drives me more to be there next year.
It's definitely a social media hangout rather than anything else, for real. I mean, like if you're in the Gunpla community and you want to get into being around seeing some other builders you might see online, go to that one. The ODO Plamo event is on its way. Y'all did announce the date for Plamo event, right?
September 20th.
September 20th. We got the Plamo event jumping off. Vulcan Hobby, shout out to him. He's coming back up here for Nationals, so that's gonna be fun because that's in our hometown, Austin and I's hometown. So we want to take him to a couple of places, and he's gonna be here longer than just a day or two. So that's gonna be fun. But ODO came and went. Can't wait till next year. Like I was telling CD, do ODO alone, and then after that, bring the family and enjoy Virginia. Because unless you want McDonald's and Shell gas station, that's the only thing that's across the street from or chicken tenders and fries at the concession stand in there. But it was fun. And again, seeing One Punch Sam, Pixel Alley, RVA crew, it was an enjoyable experience. I didn't get a chance to speak to everybody because I just sat back and I embraced it.
We even had we had a ton of new people that just were
like,
hey,
who's some people you were excited to meet, Austin, that you seen on IG that you ran into? Like, oh damn, what's up?
Oh, Ashwin? Yeah. So there's Ashwin. There was and I told myself I wasn't gonna You know, I told myself I wasn't going to.
I told Austin to write these damn names down
I
yesterday.
did. Crispy Builds was there. Oh Lord, I'm going through it right now.
Grip Plug was there. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Goose and Gump Lagoon. Shout out you guys. Always great
Goonies.
to see you. The Goonies. Yep. Shout out to Goonies. Always great to see you guys. Dang it, there's everybody. Also, I apologize for all the people I didn't get a chance to talk to. I was trying to work my way through the crowd once I had a time to kind of recoup and get my balance to myself, and it was so packed that every time, like literally every 5 minutes, there was someone new coming up talking to me.
Right. Shout out my man Kyle. He called up out of Northern Maryland.
Yeah. There's a Mecha Warehouse. Yes, thank you. He was there. Me and him had a good conversation. And then once again, like literally, someone else came and started talking to me while I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many people here. You're
a celebrity, dog.
You want a selfie? You want a selfie? You want a selfie of me? Me?
It happens, man.
Bro, I don't even have a selfie of myself.
You're a personality in this Gundam community, so everyone's excited to see you. I mean, shit. When Model Mania was here, me and Coop was up running around, and we happened to go to the local hobby town, and who do we find in there? Cobra Plug. Dapped him up.
Yep.
Cobra Plug.
It was just wild.
Cobra Plug.
Right. Cobra Plug gave a really good presentation too. That was he did a really good job on a intro to Gunpla seminar he ran for about an hour, and it gave me goosebumps because he ran those Toonami promos. I was talking to Austin on the phone. I'm like, some Toonami promos, and especially when you and he was able to incorporate even like the new stuff like G-Quacks, and had some of the older guys in there that didn't know anything about Gundam ask questions. So it's
G-Quacks? Is that what I shoot when I go hunting? Like no, not a quack, sir. G-Quacks.
You're a quack, sir. How about that?
Well, I don't think this is the panel for me. Keep going.
But it's good experience. So I really want to see. I'm not saying the Model Mania show. I want to see ODO's crowd, not an ODO crowd, but like that packed on that side since they're back-to-back weeks like that. Like the Model Mania again. It had a decent amount of builders there. It was quality over quantity, but I want to see the quantity too. Yeah. I don't know how many people. I know I missed out on my homie Hun Jumpla, and then a couple other guys
his wife.
Yeah, Gunpla Custom and his wife. And next year, I was telling CD that's something that maybe I'll try to make like an annual thing. Make an annual thing. Is trying to come up there.
Black ass up here with you too.
I'm trying. We gotta make sure that we keep him out of the casinos that night, because the Vietnamese casino it popped off a little too strong. I appreciate it though. Saved me a few bucks. Facts, right? Like able to save a few dollars because of that the event.
True.
And I'm trying to think about what else, man. I know I'm just taking up a lot. There was a whole lot. There was a whole lot.
Of everything, dude.
Vulcan always bring those Dunkin' Donuts, and then that bastard. He has 2 boxes of Dunkin' Donuts, right? He has six glazed donuts, 6 chocolate donuts. And I get there, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry as hell. Let me get a chocolate donut. I was like, all right, you can get a donut. And I went back later. I was like, all right, let me get another chocolate donut. I got another chocolate donut. Then the box underneath, a dozen jelly-filled donuts, my favorite donuts. So I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, I'm thinking you have another box of half and half, and he got a dozen of jelly-filled donuts. But
I'm missing out. No Dunkin' on this side of the country. So, or this state, I should say.
Right. A&W though. A&W. That was crazy to see. Austin, CD was shocked when I was like, yo, yeah, we got a diverse amount of people that work at 7-Eleven. He was like, what? That's crazy. Like, the gas.
There's only 2 nationalities that work at the 7-Elevens up here. That's it.
God,
The
dang.
gas prices at
Oh yeah, the gas.
$3.99 was the cheapest I think we saw. $3.99.
Over here we're sitting at what 297,
$2.74 at
274.
Costco.
I'm blowing up the
$2.74
Brinks
at
truck.
Costco.
Hey man, I offered before. I said, "Do you want us to airmail you some gas?"
Oh God, yeah, Coop can attest. He witnessed it. We were seeing
Yeah.
519s, 475s.
Everything's sitting on and I'm gonna go ahead and redact it. I know we was in the car and CD said back in August, those ain't no mountains. Saying, no, those are mountains, man. And down there at the Plamo event, CD said, no, those ain't no mountains. And I was when I was on that plane, and
we
I'm in
showed
that,
him some mountains while he was here.
and I was on that plane, and I'm up in the sky looking through that window, and I'm like, yeah, there's some clouds and Pope. Oh hell, god damn!
He was able to see those mountains.
No
plateaus,
straight,
no
no
hills.
nothing, no, yeah, just hours away, and it seemed like it's close up. I definitely got my Asian food fix. I mean, the moment we touched down, ramen.
Yep.
CD hit me up. What you want for lunch? Panda Express. I think we ate what Mexican. That was it. That was it. Right? Like that was it. That was the only. Everything else. I had a spam and rice ball.
Spam masubi. What's it called?
You eat spam, Austin?
I used to, but I tend to stay away from it now. But I know it's good.
A spam masubi. I don't know if it's Hawaiian or Asian.
I don't know what it was. It did hit though. It did hit. And then we got more. I didn't want to get any more Asian food, and I want a dollar extra. They upgraded me to chow mein and half chicken.
Whose flight got delayed an extra 8 hours, so we had to hang out almost another full day,
which was a blessing because I got ripped out of my mind for Gary Payton.
GP locked his ass up,
and I at one point in time. Because the hotel I stayed at, man, it had to have been like at least 30 years old, man. And
100.
I mean, and then they put me all the way in the back. They put me all the way in the back of the hotel. Like this was like at one point it was like, yo, I was walking. I ain't gonna lie, I was fried. I was walking. I'm like, yo, CD beat me home before I even got to my room. He dropped me off.
I'm 8 minutes away.
He's literally 8 minutes away, and I'm like, it had to take me 10 minutes to get to my room. But was able to sit back and just soak it all in, man. And for both weekends was well needed. You know, I was able to sit back and watch Austin be
a social butterfly. That's what it looked like.
A social butterfly. Like, yeah, that it was pulling tooth and nail to get this guy to make an Instagram, and was able to that put a real big smile on my face, man. I was like, damn.
Hell yeah.
This was
I could tell. I'm looking through the people's pictures. I didn't even know that was there, and I see Austin in the background. So, oh shit. So
there I am.
Right.
Yeah, I was happy to see Austin out there, just because I know that shit can be a lot. Like you said, it's packed in there. Everyone's running up on you, but you look like you were having a good time. So I'm happy that like everyone got to see you, and everyone I heard mention your name was always like Austin, man, Austin. He's such a great guy. Golden Retriever, just always happy.
Hey man, it was a joy to be there. I was it was really taken aback when just people kept coming up and said, hey man, I listened to the pod. I'm not the biggest like comment guy or subscriber. I subscribe to you guys. I just want to come shake your hand. And I was like, oh, thank you, man. I was like, oh geez, look at that. Like that made the day right there.
I feel like a celebrity, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was just humbled. I don't know. I don't think I don't ever think that big of myself. So, every time someone says, hey man, I like the way it is, or somebody came up and he was like, hey man, I don't want you to hey man, don't second guess your builds. Everything you build is always cool and everything like that. I was like, oh well, thank you, man. I was getting confidence left and right. I was like, oh thank you. Then I went to eat. We went to the after party with Chris. And we sat down with Burial, Nato, and a whole bunch of gang, and I straight up embarrassed myself. I was sitting there. We were having hot pot, and I went to go get more cream puffs, and Chris was like, "Austin, that's bread with cream in it," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Are you sure you get to eat that?" And I was like, "For those who don't know, I can't have a lot of sugar," but I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
You can't have a lot of bread,
and I can't have a lot of bread, so I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And all of a sudden, my boop 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 little glucometer patch thing goes off, and it's like, "Stop! Just stop! Whatever you're doing, just." Whatever it is, stop.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it was like what? Because I hadn't eaten all day. I had breakfast and one little thing for breakfast, right? And that whole day I hadn't eaten. I didn't have lunch or anything. So they're doing judging. We were about to go out, but we decided I'm not hungry for anything right now. I was hungry, but I wasn't worried about it. So dinner, I was just gobbling it down. Next thing you know, I'm taking cream puffs, and then remember how I kept eating that bread at the table?
Mm-hmm.
So for cream puffs, I kept stacking the cream puffs, right? And eventually I asked the waiter at Hot Pot, I was like, "Hey man, can I have a box to go?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man, we don't do that." "Oh, that's okay." I stuffed them in my cup, and I squished them down, and I was like, I'm leaving with these cream puffs. I looked at Chris, I said, "I'm leaving with these cream puffs. They ain't gonna stop me. And I just
something.
And I put my hat down like to cover my eyes, and Chris started dying. He gave me the most disgusted, most disappointed look I've ever seen him give me. And then he just started bawling, laughing. And then as we were getting up and going, Dan or Barrel Gunpole was like, "Man, you got those in your, you got those in your hand?" I was like, "Yeah. I told you I'm leaving with them," right? And the waiter guy, we said bye, and I went bye with them, and Dan, when we were outside, he's like, "He didn't stop you." And like, "Nope, that's right." And I made eye contact with the two. I said, "That's right,
He didn't want to stop you, big ass.
That's right.
Hell no.
The cream puffs are
That
coming with
nose
big
tackle.
guy.
Right.
That's right. So Chris, that was a good old time with them, and Chris saw a little bit wilder side of me.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna Chris come up here for nationals and sit back and go to a couple of different restaurants. So make sure you got your medicine ready. Make sure you got your medicine ready for that. And then going up there, getting ready for Plamo event. It's September 20th. That's down in Birmingham.
7 months out, man. I'm ready to
7 months
now.
out. People start saving, do what you got to do.
50
Some
away.
airlines do the paying for. Hit the paying for on the airline. Come on now.
Paying 12 if you swing it right.
Yeah, if you don't give a damn about that 20 every other month.
Yeah.
I mean every month. Go for it. But make sure y'all tune into that. Make sure y'all get ready. There's a whole lot going on. There's another IPMS type of event in Northern Virginia that I went to last year.
Yep.
That I remember, like One Punch Sam kind of throws, or she kind of was like the person that spoke more about it since it was in her neck of the woods. So maybe take that drive up there and enjoy that as well. So
we have IPMS up here too in about 2 months. The spring show.
Yep, the spring show that was plastered everywhere at the museum, at Hobbytown, all of it. So I wish I could come up there for that one. But I know you're gonna take all the pictures for that as well. So
got to some coverage. I got the mic and shit now, so we gonna figure it out.
Make sure y'all go to these type of events, people. It's more than just a competition. It's a way of life in our community. It's a way to expand and grow and enjoy the time and embrace everything. I'm gonna keep on using that word 1,000 times over. Embrace, because it's real important. It's real important. Austin, can you tell these people where they can get some kits from? Oh, I guess you know what?
Yeah, vulcanhobby.com, and he uses the code the Undergate 10.
How about that? That
Undergate
makes sense. You know what? That makes sense.
For those who don't know, we have been for a while saying Undergate 10. It is the Undergate 10. There it is. So, new beginnings, new year, new us. in February, new year, in the beginning of March.
March on Saturdays.
The Undergate 10 for 10% off your next order at vulcanhobby.com. Vulcan Hobby is a big supporter of the show. As you saw, he had the Plamo magazines. He's having his own event. He has
20 left as of recording.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
For this first release.
So get them and use the code the Undergate 10 to save 10% on that
Right.
purchase. So I mean, right there, that's the biggest invitation you could to get it. Hey CD, what paints do you use, my guy?
Yeah, when I get back to painting, I'll be going back to my favorite brand of paints, SMS Paints, lacquer base, airbrush ready, no need to thin paints. You pour, you spray, you go. Use code Chloe's Dad directly with SMS to save 10% off your next purchase. Don't wait. Use SMS.
There you go. And get you some tools from Gun Primer. Use code COOP10 with Gun Primer to save 10% directly with Gun Primer. Gun Primer makes some pretty good tools, such as the balancer that I have right here that I've used on almost every build I do. I always have a balancer on me. I have their glass, not a glass file, but it's a file that you can put their sandpaper on as well. Sandpaper, the grit is smooth, takes the nubs off like butter. So Gun Primer, good brand of tools. Again, Coop 10 to get 10% directly off with them. So you're saving on kits, magazines, you're saving on paint, saving on tools. We try to help y'all out because y'all help us out. So because we appreciate y'all and appreciate everything that y'all do for us within the community as well. And I appreciate these two brothers for holding it down for the last few weeks. You know, just going back and reiterating what I spoke about earlier. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk as well. You know, take that time and really hone in on yourself, hone in on your thought process, on the way you move in life, on the way you treat people in life. Life is too short not to enjoy it and live it to its fullest. And live it to its fullest, people, because you never know when. You never know when. I'm Coop. Over there, Austin. Down there, CD. We're the Undergated, never underrated. Until next time, people. Peace.